Welcome to the 2017 State Leadership Conference Event Orientation video. In this video, we will review the timeline for competitive events, go over the day of process so that you're ready to compete, review general rules about competition, talk about how the closing sessions will run, and then go event by event, reviewing information about each specific event. In order to prepare for the 2017 competitive events, please adhere to these timelines. You will need to be affiliated on the National Affiliation website through your chapter advisor by February 15th. All competitive event times will be released on March 31st. You will also need to complete the online attendance form for watching this video by March 31st. Closing sessions will happen on April 15th. Competitive events will happen at State Conference both on Thursday and Friday. Those competitive events that are on Thursday, April 13th, will start at 6:30 p.m. and conclude approximately 11 p.m. It will be released via the state registration website by March 31st if you have a Thursday competitive event. For culinary arts, parliamentary procedure, and applied math for culinary management, your test proctoring will happen on Thursday between 1 to 3 p.m. There will be a general question and answer session for all competitive events from 2 to 3 p.m. This is optional and informal, and this is a chance for you to ask any last-minute question you may have. Most competitive events will happen on Friday, April 14th, from 8:30 to 6 p.m. We could not run the competitive events without the following management team. Each event is ran by one or two event consultants. They're in charge of the overall management of your event. Colorado FCCLA would like to thank all of the evaluators who are going to spend their time scoring and judging your projects. The Colorado FCCLA state staff will provide general oversight and guidance for all competitive event process. Please check in with your event consultant the day of your event. You should arrive with all of your team members present and ready to go. You will only enter the room when escorted by the event consultant. Every event has a different time, so please read your guidelines on how long your presentation will be. You'll leave the event room only when dismissed by the evaluators. Check out with your event consultant because there may be some last-minute details, and you may be eligible for runoff if your event has the runoff schedule. If you make runoffs, you will report at your scheduled runoff time given by your event consultant. Most events do not have runoffs. General rules for competitive events. Please arrive at least 30 minutes early to your competitive event's time. Some competitive events run fast and some run late, but it's best to be early to know where your event stands. Review the conference and event dress code because you want to make sure you're wearing the proper attire for your event. Your competitive event project should have taken place between July 1st and June 30th. All STAR events must complete the STAR Events online project summary form. Each time allotted by the guidelines is strictly enforced by the event management staff. Only participants may carry their items into the evaluation area. You may not have outside assistance to carry your project into the evaluation area. When you arrive to the judges' table, shake their hands and introduce yourself. Relax. Remember that they're ordinary people. Smile and be yourself. You should answer the questions to the best of your ability and do your best because you know your project and they would love to hear about what you have done. Our closing sessions will happen on Saturday, April 15th. From 8 to 10 p.m., the following chapters in these districts will have the closing session: Arkansas Valley, Northeastern Plains, Northern, San Juan Basin, San Luis Valley, and Scenic Country. From 10:15 to 12:15, the chapters in Mountain Shadows, Mountain View, Pine Meadow, and Spanish Peaks will have the closing session. First and second place gold medal winners and national qualifiers will be announced in both sessions. The online attendance form for this video must be completed by March 31st at midnight. Teams may only submit one as a group. Each team member does not need to submit their own. The state office will provide the event consultants with a list of completed forms. You may find them on the Colorado FCCLA website located at www.fccla.cccs.edu. On the website, you are going to go to the top bar and click the Programs tab and click on Competitive Events. On this page, you will find the online video attendance form on the right-hand column under Online Video Attendance Form. It'll take you to this website where you'll list all of the information requested. Again, if you're a group, you only have to submit one, and all of those fields marked with an asterisk are required. Again, this must be completed by March 31st at midnight. Other resources on the competitive events page are all of the state competitive event guidelines, the National Competitive Events Guide for our STAR Events participants, a How to Get Your Gold guide written by past state officers, STAR Events resources for those events that have specific resources needed to complete their project, demonstration videos for all STAR events to show you how and what a STAR event is, a caution when using these because these could be bronze, silver, or gold medal projects, the STAR Events glossary. Please be sure to read the glossary for words that you don't understand in your guidelines, because they may not mean what you think they mean for a competitive event, and other helpful resources for you to complete your project. We wish you good luck on your competitive event this year and look forward to seeing you at state conference. We will now go through each event and talk about specific information related to that event. You do not need to watch every single event, and you can scroll to your specific event. Advocacy. Please use an issue that is relevant, current, and based on an actual need in your community, state, or in the nation. You may use any red or white 3-ring front view binder. Read both the rubric and event-specific information so that you complete the project to the best of your ability and have the required elements. Applied Math for Culinary Management. Please bring a calculator and pen or pencil, as none will be provided. Your test will be given April 13th from 2 to 3 p.m. Please consult the conference program on site for event location. The case study will be done at your scheduled competitive event time. Baking and pastry. the use of a baker's scale is required. Please bring a pen or pencil or calculator, as none will be provided. The recipes given are to be reduced by half on site by the participant, and transportation to and from the event location will be provided. Colorado FCCLA would like to thank the Escoffier School of Culinary Arts for hosting the 2017 Baking and Pastry event. Career investigation. You may use any red or white 3-ring front view binder, and please read both the rubric and event specifications to be successful in this event. Cake design. 25% of the work must be completed on site. 25% of the finished product must be made of edible material. Your cake must reflect the state theme of Start Somewhere. Your skill selection chart will be given to the evaluators at your scheduled event time, and the participant must move the finished product by themselves from their table to the evaluation area. Chapter Service Project. For display, your display must fit within the tabletop or freestanding dimensions. Your chapter advisor must choose on the registration website whether your project will be a tabletop or freestanding display. For portfolio, reminder that this is no longer a scrapbook, and you should use any red or white front view 3-ring binder. Culinary arts. Transportation to and from the event location will be provided. Bring a pen or pencil, as none will be provided on site. The team may only bring what is on the equipment list, and the menu that all teams will prepare at the state conference will be released on February 1st. Colorado FCCLA would like to thank Metropolitan State University of Denver for hosting the 2017 Culinary Arts event. Early childhood education. The theme for 2016-2017 is the 5 senses. Your lesson will reflect the 5 senses theme. Entrepreneurship. You may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder. Read both the rubric and event specifications to be successful in this event. Environmental ambassador. You must address one of the project topics with your overall event. Fashion construction. Your display must fit within the tabletop or freestanding display dimensions, and your chapter advisor should indicate on the registration website whether you'll be using a tabletop or freestanding display type. You may not have a live model, and you may not model the garment on your own body. Fashion design. Your collection sample may be displayed using a mannequin, dress form, or an alternative method that you create. You may not model the collection sample. Fashion sketch. Your sketching will take place at your scheduled competition time. Bring colored pencils or markers, as none will be provided. Your croquis will be provided. Fashion stylist. No note cards will be allowed on site. Bring a pen or pencil and a calculator, as none will be provided. Transportation to and from the event location will be provided. You may choose a female or male model, as the scenario is gender neutral. Focus on children. Your display must fit within the tabletop or freestanding display dimensions, and your chapter advisor must indicate on the registration website whether you'll be using a tabletop or freestanding display. New for this year, teams will be asked by the evaluators how the project addresses the following Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment's Essentials for Childhood topic. You should be able to answer how your project improves social and emotional health of mothers, fathers, caregivers, and children. Front of the house. Bring a pen or pencil and a calculator, as none will be provided. Participants should know how to prepare both Bananas Foster and Cherries Jubilee. The evaluators will choose either Bananas Foster or Cherries Jubilee for all participants to prepare at state conference. Food innovations. Your display must fit within the tabletop and freestanding display dimensions. Your chapter advisor must indicate on the chapter or the registration website whether or not you'll be using a tabletop or freestanding display, and you must address your category's topic. If you are in the junior category, you must use the junior topic. If you are in the senior category, you must use the senior topic. And if you are in the occupational category, you must use the occupational topic. Future Family Consumer Sciences Educator. You may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder, and you must read both the rubric and event specifications to be successful for this event. Colorado SCCLA would like to thank Colorado State University for sponsoring this event. Get the word out. You may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder and read both the rubric and event specifications to be successful for this event. Gourmet food preparation, savory and sweet. Your event will take place on Thursday, April 13th. You must bring all the equipment, including one butane burner, to be successful for this event. This event will happen in the Sheridan's Hotel kitchen, and you will have an oven and a stove, but you are allowed to bring a max of 1 extra butane burner. There'll be no refrigeration provided for storage. Please plan accordingly. The hotel has limited number of refrigerators for rooms and may charge to use a refrigerator in your room. Habitat for Humanity interior design. The scenario and floor plan can be found on the state conference page at www.fccla.cccs.edu. Colorado FCCLA would like to thank Habitat for Humanity, Metro Denver, for sponsoring this event. Hospitality, tourism, and recreation. No internet access will be provided to demonstrate your website. Bring a pen or pencil, as none will be provided. Your case study will be done at your scheduled event time. Illustrated talk. This event is not a factual lecture or a how-to presentation, but should make an issue related to family consumer sciences come to life for the participants and evaluators. Interior design. Your scenario and floor plan can be found on the National SCCLA website at www.fcclainc.org. Please read the guidelines carefully, as well as the scenario, and use the information provided by the National Kitchen and Bath Association to complete your event. International experience. Your oral presentation should make the country come to life and not just a factual or an informative presentation. Interpersonal communication. Bring a pen or pencil, as none will be provided, and your case study will be done at your scheduled event time. Job interview. Be sure to apply for a job you can attain at this moment without any further education or training. Your portfolio will be evaluated at your event time, and you may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder. Again, be sure to apply for a job that you can attain at this moment. Knife skills. Participants must bring all of their equipment. The state office will provide all food products. Your knife cuts that you will need to demonstrate will be chosen by the evaluators the day of the event. Please be familiar with all of the knife cuts listed in the event guidelines. Leadership. Be sure to use the resources on the National FCCLA website. You may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder and read both the event specifications and the rubric to be successful for this event. Life event planning. Use the price comparison chart. You may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder. Read both the rubric and event specifications to be successful in this event. Nutrition and wellness. Be sure to use the correct subject based on the event category. You may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder. Read both the rubric and event specifications to be successful in this event. Parliamentary procedure. Bring a pen or pencil as none will be provided. Your test will be given April 13th from 1 to 2 p.m. All members of your team must be present to take the test. Your meeting planning will happen at your scheduled event time. Promote and publicize FCCLA. Your project focuses on what the participants have done to promote FCCLA. Your chapter may help with your activities, but most of the information presented must be done by the participants. Bring a pen or pencil as none will be provided. Your writing sample will be done at your scheduled event time. Recycle and redesign. Your display must fit within the tabletop or freestanding dimensions, and your chapter advisor must indicate on the registration website whether you'll be using a tabletop or freestanding display. Sports nutrition. Your oral presentation must be more of a conversation between the participants and the evaluator. Think of it as a nutritional consultation between the sports nutritionist and the clients who will be the evaluator. The use of visuals for this event is strongly encouraged. Teach and train. You may use any red or white front view 3-ring binder. Read both the rubric and event specifications to be successful, and use the provided lesson plan template. Thematic table design. Participants will have an extra 10 minutes to take down their table at the conclusion of their event time. If you have any questions about your event, first talk to your chapter advisor, and then you may email a state officer, as they have some great resources to help you complete events. Again, good luck with your competitive event, and we look forward to seeing you at the 2017 State Leadership Conference.